Hey, people of YouTube, it is Chris, and I am back with another video. As you see from the title, I am sharing my coming out story. I feel that I haven't been able to express myself, and that's why I haven't effectively been able to lose the weight. And I've continually been putting weight on, and it has been like poison to me. So, I need to come out, and I have came out to my family, and I have came out to my therapist, my psychologist, my psychiatrist, and my nurse. But I feel that I have been rejected by my family, and not me being rejected. My ideal of who I think I am has been rejected by my family, and has also been rejected by the mental health system. And I feel wronged and about that because I am who I am. I want to be able to express my identity. And because I cannot express my identity to the people that are around me, and I have no friends because I've been in isolation for 3 years, I really need to bring out what I really am. I am going to come out with my identity. And I am looking for people who feel the same way. But before I say what I am, I want to say that I don't feel as if people have this identity that I have. No one can copy this identity. However, I do feel that there will be people out there that understand my identity, and that is the people that I'm looking for while coming out. So, without further ado, my identity is Chris Brown Fluidity. Now, what is Chris Brown Fluidity? We're going to explore that on this channel. I feel that if I explore Chris Brown Fluidity on this channel, I can effectively lose weight. So I feel good coming out. It feels great saying I'm a Chris Brown Fluidity, that Chris Brown Fluidity is my identity. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Uh, when you have Chris Brown Fluidity, it's not all bubbles and light. I have come to my knowledge that I am or was this woman named Kujera in the past. Now, I have amnesia. I don't remember past lives, but I did read the cliff notes on myself, and I do kind of recognize that, yeah, I'm the type of person who would eat food that's poison. And yeah, I'm the type of person that would kiss a man and he would die, or at least disappear. So I have the same kind of tendencies that I did in my past life, Kujera. But as a Chris, my name as Chris, I feel that, yeah, I was Kujera, and I do identify as a Kujera sometimes. I'm the type of person that likes to get to the point of the story. And the point of that story was Jubei wasn't able to protect Kujera at all. And she got, or me, I say she, I'm sorry. Me in the past life, I got stabbed to death. And Jubei went on about his life, and had never really experienced a relationship with Kujera. He had a good friendship with her, but he never really had a relationship with her. Even though he realized he loved her at the end, it was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet-esque story. And as Chris, I do not like Romeo and Juliet stories, right? So yeah, I'm kind of dealing with the trauma of the fact that I was Kujera in a past life, and the fact that Jubei, he really did like me, but because I had seen myself as worthless, or he thought I seen myself as worthless and expendable, uh, he didn't want to get the hookup with me, which is ridiculous, because anybody who's willing to take poison for people, take in poisons for people, obviously has a lot of love. So as Kujira, I believe Kujira, obviously never ain't watched the show, but I'm on Cliff Notes right here. I have amnesia, but I feel as Kujira, I had a lot of love, and Jubei didn't even want to give me any of his love. He just want to be cool friends, whatever. And that's the traumatic part, like being in Chris Brown fluidity type person. I had to overcome all this trauma from having been Kujira in the past life. It really sucks. So anyway, like I said, the goal is to meet my people, and my people is anybody in Chris Bronia. Okay, anybody who is in Chris Bronia, which right now it feels as if Chris Bronia only has one person, and that's me. Even the king of Chris Bronia, Chris Brown himself, is not in freaking Chris Bronia. King Chris Brown of Chris Bronia is Chris Brown on Earth, I mean, come to Chris Bronia, Chris Brown, but whatever. I gotta find the people first for you to show up. So anybody from Chris Bronia, y'all need to come in. Now, let me give you a little bit of distinction between hashtag Team Breezy and Chris Bronia. Hashtag Team Breezy, I understand hashtag Team Breezy is something that Chris Brown does here on Earth that is pretty cool. People support the things that Chris Brown do here on Earth. But in Chris Bronia, we support King Chris Brown. King Chris Brown. And as somebody who has Chris Brown fluidity, I can only express my identity. And my identity suspects that King Chris Brown in Chris Bronia, which he's not in Chris Bronia right now, has tremendous power. But Team Breezy cannot get Chris Brown to Chris Bronia. Only Chris Bronians can get Chris Brown to Chris Bronia. So yeah, I have came out. I have a lot of thinking to do as a Chris Brown fluidity identity type person. I don't care what anybody say about my identity. It is Chris Brown fluidity. It has been Chris Brown fluidity since the beginning of time. And I'm going to come out. I'm going to come out. So yeah, as Chris and the people who's been following my channel before, and you saw my fasting journey and stuff like that, my channel is about to take a different direction because I need to lose this weight. Being Kujira really, really sucks. Taking all the poison of the world, and I can't even kiss a guy without him dying. No, I can't do it anymore. I gotta lose weight. So being Kujira is really been hard. So yeah, moving on. Maybe my identity will be different tomorrow in Chris Brown fluidity.